And what is up, guys? Andrew here, and today we're taking a look at the S&P 500 and all the price action that has happened recently, with the second break through this rising trend line here that we've seen in 2 months. So after the big news of all the Trump tariffs and the trade war with China, the S&P today on March 22nd dropped 2.5%. And now a lot of people are asking themselves if this is the start of a bear market and if we're going to crash harder. Personally, I think it is inevitable that we retest the 200-day moving average, which is this blue line that we have right here. And it's going to be around the $259 mark. Bouncing off of this, though, honestly, is anyone's guess. So if we're talking about a bear market now, although I see all these great companies making huge growth and earnings that support their valuations, our bull market has been going on for a very long time, and that makes people really scared whenever any of these corrections happens or any of these possible crash warnings happens. This causes almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. Everyone panics, sees this, sells because they're scared, and then that makes everything crash even harder. And unfortunately, the only way to win is to play along. Going to the weekly view right here, we see that what I have marked right here as possibly my guess as our final destination if this turns out into a crash is this rising support line from the 2008 financial crisis, as well as the 2016 bear market and the 2011 bear market as well. This would be around the mid $220, which also makes sense as it is a strong support we can see right here as well. So if this turns really bad, I'm just going to be sitting on the sidelines until we get to this point right here. And it also happens to coincide closely with where the 200 weekly moving average would be too. At this point, I want to clarify that if you're a long-term investor, or if your 401k or your Roth IRA is what we're talking about here, you're most likely better off not touching anything as long as you have good stock picks. Timing the market is really hard to do, and although everyone is scared right now, this could easily bounce off and become nothing again within a few weeks. It's just so hard to know, and if you're long-term anyways, 10, 20 years from now, the market's going to be way up from here, no matter what, basically, barring World War III. I'm going to be posting videos soon on how to continue making money in a bear market, because this could just be the beginning. So what does this mean for your investments right now? If you're scared and don't mind locking in a few losses or maybe just less gains than you had maybe a month ago, well, go ahead and sell right now. Wait for the dust to settle. If you want to be a little greedier, you could wait for a bull trap if there is one before we come back down even more, and sell at a bull trap to see if you can get a little more money. For me personally, I am selling as soon as it becomes convenient, and I'm just going to wait for the dust to settle. At any point, if we come into this area right here, I am going all in. But that's just me. And as always, guys, this is not financial advice. This is merely just my perspective and my analysis on how the market is going right now. Last thing, I want to give you guys a huge shout out for 100 subscribers. Next up is going to be 500. We'll see how fast we can get there. I want to continue bringing you guys the best stock videos, the best investing videos, and the best personal finance videos. So please be sure to drop me a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.